Hello babes, welcome back to the channel. If you are new, welcome. So in today's video we are going to be talking about the iconic Jennifer Lopez style, her fashion, and why she is such a fashion icon. So let's get into it. Jennifer Lopez, better known as J-Lo, is one of the most iconic women when it comes to fashion. While I know some people dislike J-Lo and some controversial things she's been a part of, one thing we cannot deny is J-Lo is not only gorgeous and has a banging body, but she has always had the best fashion from red carpets to music videos and movies. J-Lo has always looked incredible. Her style has always been something I've admired as a young girl. So let's get into her fashion. While many bring up the iconic Versace dress as one of J-Lo's best dressed moments, it was so iconic that it's the reason we have Google images now. And I love the dress because of how good it looks on her. But there are more looks that she has worn that are just as beautiful that she has worn on the red carpet, like her 2000 AMLA Awards dress. The beautiful fuchsia pink looks so good on her olive tone, and again her half up, half down hairstyle with it. It's simple yet sexy and classic. It was slightly sheer to give you the illusion, but not all the way see-through, so that there was something left to the imagination. Her VH1 Vogue Fashion Awards dress she wore in 1999, the dress draped off her body perfectly, and I loved that she went all out with the diamond accessories down to the strapped up shoes she wore. And let me tell you something, Jennifer was the queen of a good bronze and nude lip. Even though we look back at the nude gloss as a no, I think it always looked good on her. Even rewatching her old videos, interviews, etc., she made that look work. And I definitely think she was the queen of red carpets, and she was someone who you were definitely waiting for to arrive to see what she was wearing. The reason she is such a fashion icon is because she never stuck herself in one box when it came to fashion. She always loved to look glamorous and feminine, but I loved how she was always bold when it came to her fashion choices, especially in the 90s. Wearing certain looks were considered to be taboo and too risky.
I saw that dress. I thought it was beautiful. I thought it was an incredible dress.
I think I'm all in place, not falling out anywhere.
When I came out and they were all shocked and appalled, I knew that was the one.
I also love how she is still sexy and fashionable and doesn't let society's rules that like to box women who are a little older than their peers, which I hate even saying, but when women are in their older age, people act as though they should tone down their looks, shorten the height on their heels, stop being sexy, and basically fade to the back, which is disgusting. But J-Lo keeps her foot on the people's necks, which reminds me of Jane Fonda, who I absolutely love. Jane Fonda still loves her a good pair of high heels and always looks fabulous, which is funny because they both start in one of my favorite rom-coms, Monster-in-Law. J-Lo has always been one of those women in Hollywood who has been the best dressed and earned the title rightfully so. Yes, everyone has a stylist because honestly, a celebrity cannot go out and shop as your regular person without causing a frenzy or just being able to enjoy their shopping experience in peace. However, these stylists and artists work hand in hand with each other, and it is a collaborative effort. The stylist has to learn what their client likes and dislikes, what looks best on them, and what will make them stand out. Now, there are two types of clients. The client who gives you free reign to shop for them and just pick out everything they would wear without much input. And then there are the clients who are very involved in their styling, what they wear, how they'll wear it, what colors, patterns, silhouettes, and fabrics they like and dislike. And J-Lo is one of those people. She's very involved in what she wears, which is why you see certain celebrities on best dressed lists and fashion icons, because they're very involved in the process with what they will wear. Like Rihanna. She's very involved in what she wears and sometimes goes out shopping on her own, even though it'll cause a frenzy, because she knows what she likes and what looks best on her. J-Lo is a light tan and has a warm golden undertone, so the colors that she's normally in doesn't wash her out. She picks the right hues for her complexion, like golds, nudes, deep rich blues, purples and pinks, deep pastels that don't wash her out, like deep lavender, aqua, teals, and cream. With years of experience and experimenting, you learn what does and doesn't work for you through trial and error. You learn what you prefer and if you like more of a classic simple style or if you like to take risks and step outside of the box. Fashion is definitely about learning yourself and learning what works for you and not always looking at the next person, because what may look good on that person won't always look good on you, depending upon your height, depending upon shape, depending upon color, skin tones. So you can't always look at someone and say, I like that style, I think that style will work on me. Sometimes it will. I think fashion comes with a lot of trial and error when it comes to dressing yourself, learning what's best for you to wear, which is something that I've learned over the years, and which is why I tell people to go into stores and try on clothing, because sometimes things look good on models that you see online and may look completely different on you, or sometimes what the model is wearing doesn't do anything for the model and it kind of looks off, but when you go into the store it looks incredible on you. I think Zara is a perfect example of that, because sometimes what the model is wearing and how they're wearing it, but when you go into the store and you try it on for yourself, it looks amazing on you. So I definitely think that going into the stores and trying clothes on is so important. It's really, really important. And also feeling and touching materials, fabrics, the quality, seeing what the clothes were made out of. Granted, sometimes you want to shop online, but shopping in stores is something that I think is essential when you're trying to learn what you do and don't like. Now let's get back into the video. So I want to get into J-Lo and her being the queen of white looks. Let me tell you something, J-Lo and white is the perfect combination. She ate every single white look she wore down. Some of my favorite white ensembles that she wore is, of course, the iconic Made in Manhattan look, the cream-colored peacoat, the eggshell trousers and cut-off sleeve turtleneck, her sleek middle part pulled back into a bun, mini gold hoops, the Gucci pumps she wore. I believe they're Gucci or Jimmy Choo, I'm not really sure. This entire look is so elegant and timeless. I love everything about it and how people are still looking at this as inspiration. Of course, her iconic 2000 VMA Sean John getup. I mean, the bedazzled bandana to match her Sean John tank top, the white jeans, the diamond accessories and belt. This is the ensemble that is created year after year for Halloween because of how iconic it is and how she solidified herself as the one to watch anytime there was a red carpet event. The cream-colored leather suit she wore for her 1998 VMA debut, and every single all-white look she wore in the 90s and early 2000s caught by the paparazzi, and even still now, she was just so feminine and glamorous all the time. Like the perfect amount of extraness. She was always in the magazines and on TV for how stunning she always looked and still does look. J-Lo has been a part of the industry for the past 28-30 years and has remained one of the best dressed women in Hollywood because of how daring she has been. In her music videos, she always provided us with looks that are still replicated and talked about today. Of course, her Love Don't Cost a Thing look. I remember watching the making of this video and her flinging the bracelet and them searching for it and never finding it. But although she only wears one outfit for the video, aside from her dance break look, it's still one of her most memorable video looks. The slinky halter top, the jeans and gold accessories, gold heels, her sunglasses. Oh, and J-Lo always kept her sunglasses game on point. Her Jenny from the Block video, that entire video from beginning to end has the most iconic looks that inspired many people in the 2000s and trends where people were imitating her style, like the cargo joggers, layered tanks, and Manolo Blahnik Timbs. J-Lo stylist Andrea Lieberman, who styled her in the 90s, was definitely ahead of the times when she was styling her in some of her looks, like the Versace dress, which J-Lo insisted on wearing. Although it had been worn previously, she only had two options the day of the Grammys to choose from: a white dress and also the Versace dress. But she preferred the Versace dress.
They had a choice between two dresses, and one was a, I don't know, kind of like I think a white dress or something like that, and the other one was the Versace jungle print dress. And my stylist goes, I think you should really wear the white dress because 3 people have worn this dress.
When J-Lo first debuted in her first video, If You Had My Love, Andrea stated it was about trying to define different aspects of the elements that would make her back then and today so unique. and she has this depth and richness. J.Lo showcased her versatility from her casual sleek white outfits to her leather bikini chrome hearts top and the white trousers, the casual blue cargos and the black tank top with the Air Max TNs, the Versace dress during the dance break. I definitely see some Aaliyah inspirations in this video too from her 1 in a Million video, but this is definitely one of my favorite videos. In 2019, J.Lo accepted the CFDA of Fashion Icon Award, and it was most certainly earned. She has been an inspiration when it comes to fashion for decades and has broken the rules and boundaries more than once when it came to fashion.
Receiving an award for the fashion and image you put forward, which is such a big part of what I do, is a huge honor. But when you realize the power of fashion at such a young age, even subconsciously, you know it's going to be a big part of your life. I think we all realize the power fashion has right from the beginning. When you wear your special dress and your daddy says, "Oh, you look so beautiful," and your grandma fawns over you, you understand that how people see you is important. And a lot of that is expressed in what you wear.
She not only used her clothing as a way to express herself, but she also solidified her status in Hollywood through fashion and people wanting to see what she'd be wearing next on the red carpets, in videos, movies, and on stage. And let's get into Miss J.Lo being a hustler, and it's something I respect so much about her because she never stopped at one thing. She created her own perfume that brought in $300 million in sales by 2004, even though people doubted it would be successful. And it prompted other celebrities to start their own fragrance line. She started her own clothing line and was working on movies and music consistently. So she's definitely a hustler and is inspiring. And something I'd also like to say, I don't think she is this bad of an actress that people make her out to be. I think it's sometimes a reach. Now, granted, she's no Meryl Streep, Viola Davis, Charlize Theron, or Angela Bassett, but she is a decent actress, and I love every 2000s rom-com movie she was in. I may be a bit biased though, because I love rom-coms and all things love, and that feel-good type of film that isn't always overly dramatic, but I think she's a pretty good actress, and her latest film, Mother, was a good watch, and I was not expecting that from her at all. But I think sometimes people like to discredit J.Lo because of the things that she was a part of, or some controversies and some things that she's done that I do not agree with. However, we cannot deny that J.Lo is iconic, and she has been providing us with looks upon looks for years and has stayed consistent in being that girl when it comes to fashion. So we can give credit where credit is due. And with that being said, this video has come to an end. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Oh, also, don't forget to turn on your notification bell so that you always notified when I upload, because I have been told that some people haven't gotten their notifications, and liking helps with the algorithm, so do not forget to like, and I will see you guys in the next one. Toodles!